Hello everybody, how's it going? Andy Roams here, coming at you with another session of East Origin. I have made a decision that I'm going to actually do a side-by-side playthrough of Unica and Hugo. We'll keep the same death counter, that's fine for the time. I want to see the differences. I kind of want to go through both games in tandem with each other. But you cannot skip the opening, so yeah. But yeah, we'll do a Hugo / Unica in tandem playthrough, just to get an idea of what they're trying to do for both characters in different ways. If they have different story beats, if like gameplay feels different, how samey it would feel to each other and whatnot, and yeah. So yeah, stay tuned as we continue through this. Unica feels fun. I'm curious about Hugo.
Avec la magie, on pouvait faire des miracles. Avec l'éclairia, on pouvait amplifier ses pouvoirs magiques. Grâce à elle, on croyait que les pouvoirs de Is durerait une éternité. Mais soudain, un désastre frappa Is. Beaucoup de monstres démoniques sont apparus et ont commencé à envahir Is. Les forces diaboliques ont tout fait de ravager la terre. Mais tous les habitants sont sauvés dans le temple de Salomon. On aurait dit la fin du monde. C'est alors la perle noire qui sauva Is de la ruine, car elle souleva les temples dans les airs. Mais aussitôt après ces soulagements fugitifs, les démons ont construit une autre tour et une nuée de monstres sont partis en direction du sanctuaire. Is menaçait de tomber. Pire encore, un événement imprévu arriva dans le temple de Salomon. Quelle histoire! The
twin goddess who had always served as cornerstones of order were nowhere to be found. Rhea and Fina.
Les 600 ont pris une résolution. Pour constituer une équipe de recherche, ils ont organisé une sélection parmi des chevaliers et des sorciers. Enfin, les 100, ils envahiront à la terre dévastée.
Damn, it feels like this game could have been the game that actually should have had could have been the game that should have had voice acting inside of it for their first big one. They do have their current that language that was stated through the intro right there. You really can't skip anything. That's insane. Unica, Fina, Rhea. To be fair though, this opening is really good. Guitar, violin, the choir be like dun, 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 dun. Ah. I see. So Unica went up there, saw that those two were missing. It's like, what the hell? Wait, Hugo and Unica are right next to each other, though. So how did they split from each other? Oh my god, that guitar! It's so good. So, who in this game would showcase themselves as Dark Fact? Because it seems like each Book of Ys is based off of... Each Book of Ys is based off of a family. We've seen Tova, Gemma, and Fact. Hugo, you should go to the surface as well. You are to determine the whereabouts of the goddesses and bring them back safely to Solomon's Shrine. With the eyes of Fact by your side, this should not be a difficult task. What's Hugo's last name? But there is something else you must do as well. And it will not be quite so easy. Ugh. Looks like I made it to the surface. And I'm still alive. But what just happened? Did the transport spell fail? No. It had to be something more than that. An impact like that was not the result of a mere accident. Is that? Rhoda Tree, the younger brother. He ended up at the other tree. Indeed, it is a Rhoda Tree, a tree with a soul born of the goddesses. I suppose that explains why this is the place around. Why this is the only place around that's not thick with poison gases. Still, it's a miracle this tree has managed not only to survive but to thrive all the time amidst such desolation. Young man. That voice. Rhoda, is that you? Indeed. I am one of the twin Rhoda trees given life by the goddesses. You are from Ys, are you not? Yes, that's right. My name is Hugo. Hugo Fact? Oh-ho, a descendant of House Fact. That I didn't see coming. That explains the power I sense from you. It has been many years since last I spoke with one of your line. Perhaps around 50 or so. I don't mean to be rude, but I really don't have time for idle chatter right now. I'm here in search of Lady Rhea and Lady Fina. Have you seen either of them? They vanished without a trace from Solomon's Shrine a few days ago, and no one's heard from them since. The goddesses? Yes, I did catch sight of them. About 3 days ago. So it's true then. They came down to the surface. Do you know where they went? And if they're alright? I cannot answer the latter question, I'm afraid. But I do still sense their presence, albeit faintly. There can be no doubt they are inside that foul tower. I was afraid you might say that. That tower is said to be a veritable nest of demons. What the hell could those two want in a place like that? You are going after them, then? I sense that your companions are not far from here. Perhaps you should regroup first. No, I must go now. There's not a moment to lose. If the others come here, please let them know that I've gone to the tower. Tell them where the goddesses can be found. My, such an impatient lad. But then he is of the fact line. I just hope my worries are for naught. That just got interesting fast, dude. I did pay attention to East 1 a bit. Context is king. Again, is this Dharm Tower? What's that? Okay, so it doesn't start the same. Curses were surrounded. So... I kind of would have liked it if he didn't interact with Xion, this. What? Hugo Fact, is that you? Glad to see you in one piece, Father? I'll take care of these beasts, you go help the others. Much obliged. He's saying that because priest? Maybe? Okay, yes. I was gonna say, is Xion part of the Fact lineage? How dare you, filthy beast, tread upon our land? If power is what you seek, then you shall deal with mine. Then allow me to introduce you to my eyes of fact. Ooh, this is kind of sick. Interesting. I wish I had like an aim system embedded. Is that all you've got? I heard there were imposing creatures amongst the invading demons, but it seems these were not they. Much appreciated, Hugo. Father Xion, and you two are... I am Elia. I too serve as an acolyte. My name's Zeno. And you're Hugo Fact. It would seem I've heard a lot about you. They say you're a magic prodigy, and from what I've seen here, I'm quite convinced they're right. No, I'm still but a novice. At any rate, may I ask why you three are here, and where are the other members of the search party? I wish I knew. All I can say for certain is that the transport spell which carried us here was interrupted. Interrupted? By the demons, you believe? Most likely, yes. Elia and I were the ones controlling it. I see. And the attack came from inside the tower, I assume? It did. And that's why we're here to get to the bottom of this. But what of you? What brings you to this accursed place? Ah, yes. Well, you see. Hugo detailed what the Rotary told him. What? The goddess is here? What could have compelled them to come to such a dangerous place? So that's the size of things, is it? This makes matters more urgent. We must get in contact with the others. Can I leave that up to you, Dino? And what will you do? Given the welcome we received, I think it'd be prudent to wait here until the entire party has gathered. No, I believe it would be best if I were to go in ahead and survey the area alone. If the rabble we just fought was the worst this tower has in store, I don't anticipate any difficulty. As you wish. But please do take this with you at least. Hugo has confidence, while your other character is more passive. An item of magic. Allow me to demonstrate its power. Was this built by the demons? It's a goddess statue. I see. That could prove beneficial indeed, given the power of these statues, but that isn't the only magic the crystal holds, it would seem. Indeed not. Give me a second. Oh my god, dude. Sorry. I'm just checking something real quick. Alright. Understood. I'll make good use of it. Take this with you as well, Hugo. The Lila shell. And this would be for long-range communication now. Yeah, in comparison to Unica, he already knows, like, what the majority is. It's like he's more experienced with stuff like this. It showcases how much of a prodigy he is. Yes, it will allow you to contact us no matter what. I intended to give you one to each member of the search party upon their arrival, but obviously those plans were disrupted. Indeed, a very useful tool to have, though. I will keep it safe. If that's all, then, I'm going to head up to the tower proper. I'll be waiting here for the others. Please exercise caution. Okay, so Hugo will be on this side, Unica will be on the other one. It seems like a majority of the time they have like the same lines. Okay. One thing I do want to check though immediately. Basic. I'm already curious about one thing, though. Dude, I wish I could aim. he had the ability to aim, though, he'd be too strong, I feel. Actually, hold up. I can do this. Yeah, we'll do this. That's fine. Strange, this appears to be one of the sacred artifacts of these. But why is it here? Either way, it's better off with me than with the demons. Impressive. I wasn't expecting much power. Perhaps this contraption was built to harness that power in some sort of way or siphon it. I doubt it's the only one of its kind. I'll have to keep my eyes open for any others. Oh, it's a barrier! Oh no! No! Oh, come on! Oh my god. I can see how Hugo's side can be easier, but I mess up too much for it to be too easy. Give me one moment, sorry. Alright, we're back. Can you leave me alone? I'm not messing with this right now. Oh! That's fine. What the? Where am I? Must have been a teleport trap. Can't believe I walked right into it. But the fact that a trap was even set at all means. No, there's no sense dwelling on it. I just need to make my way back to that room. And then find some means of countering the spell long enough to get through that. Oh wait, I didn't save. The mages are actually a lot harder to kill, damn it. I don't have a good combo like, oh my god. Like Unica. No. Alrighty. I have to find a better way to do damage. There we go. Level 4 now. I just need to get my attack boost, honestly. Acquired a Rotofruit, cool. Cool. Okay, that's fine. Well, hopefully I get to a save point at some point soon. Alright, so now we can charge our shield. And we open the other side. And now we get an attack boost. This makes me want to play like a retro MMO at some point. Like in this kind of style of visuals. Blue Moon Crest. What in the world are you? A demon? No, this is no ordinary demon. Which means this must be a Rue, one of the sacred beasts of East. Poor things must have been transformed into demons by the noxious gases outside. I'm truly sorry for what happened to you. But if your intent is to attack me, I have no idea what you're trying to say. If Rico were here, he might be able to understand you, but I'm simply at a loss. Are you hungry? Is that it? Yes, your stomach told me as much. I believe the Rue are known for their love of Rhoda fruit. Is that? It is. It's a piece of Claria ore. And our weapon is now stronger. Hell yeah. What just happened? Ah, I see. You use magic to refine it on the spot and refine it on the spot and infuse my wand with its essence. Not bad at all. Seems even demon transformations can't beat those famous Rue talents I've heard so much about. I appreciate the help, little one. You're as kindly as they say. Huh. What level am I? Uh-oh. Oh, wait, we know about Unica. Is that because of my previous session? Interesting. We're level 5. You know, I do want to save. Hold up. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, Hugo's shield, very good. I went from level 2 to level 5. One more run back should get me to possible or level 6. No level 6 yet. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, we're level 6. Let's go. Alright. For the most part, I already know how this boss goes, but yeah. I wonder where he went. Who knows? He's a sorcerer, so maybe he has some kind of spell. He sure didn't waste any time getting his pasty ass away from us, did he? Still can't figure out what that deal is with the mask he dropped down. Who are you people? Another sorcerer. It's like an infestation. And this one's a regular stuffed shirt, too. Probably the dull and humorless type. I don't appreciate having to repeat myself. Who are you? There should be no humans left on the surface aside from our own search party. Did you come here from outside of East? What a question. Where the hell else would we have come from, dumbass? Hey, Kishkol, you mind if I do the honors? Losing that run's trail pissed me on the hell off. I could go for a good kill right now. Do what you want. I'm not interested in fighting sorcerers. Wait. Hey. Sorry, pal. I'm the one you'll be fighting. Epona's a name and combat's my game. I'm a master of the tridents. As soon as you'll As you'll soon be learning firsthand, I figure 3 points are better than 1, you know? Ugh, you sorcerer types are really annoying, you know that? You're all stoic and moody, acting like you're so much better than everyone else. Well, I was told to kill everyone except the goddesses, and let me tell you, I'm really looking forward to this. The hell are you laughing at? Oh, nothing. It's just that you sized me up rather quickly and decided you didn't like me, and I impulsively did the same to you. See, I can't stand a woman who talk too much. On top of that, your sense of style is severely lacking. Your trident is laughably cheap looking, and you seem overall unintelligent. What? Epona, was it? If you're going to fight me, just get it over with. This should prove most educational for you. You son of a bitch, you think you're hot stuff, huh? Well, I'll knock some sense into that smug head of yours. Wait, different bosses? Different bosses? Okay, this is cool. This is cool. One, I'm glad I kept their death counter separate now. Ow. Ow. This is tough in a different way. Oh no! Oh my god. Bastard. Oh my god. Oh my god. GG. Ugh. Looks like you're the one who got some sense knocked into you. What is this? The Mask of Eyes? Another magic-infused relic from East? Damn you! I'm impressed you're able to move so swiftly after what you've just been through. Whatever savage tribe you came from must have put great value on training one's constitution. I'm no savage, you asshole. I'm a Darkling and I'm proud of it. Darkling? Ah, shit. Can't believe I lost to a pompous ass like you. I must have underestimated your abilities, because I sure as hell didn't overestimate mine. Personally, I'd say your abilities aren't as well honed as you think. If they were, you would have known right away that you were simply no match for me. Well, you've just got to come back for everything, don't you? How about we go for a second round, then you'll see what I can really... What is it now? You look an awful lot like him. Maybe I'm just imagining it, but I swear I can see the resemblance. To whom are you referring? Never mind. I'll let you off easy for now. Just be ready for what's coming to you next time we meet. Wait. I guess she doesn't pose much of a threat, so there's no need for a frantic chase. But still, if she's a Darkling, then that's all but confirms everything Father said. He really is here somewhere. Oh, God. And we got a bronze key. And you know what? That's where we're gonna end for now, though. So, on par for basically similar times and whatnot. Cool, good to know. Alright, that's where we're gonna end for now. The next session is gonna be Unica's, so yeah, stay tuned. But that's where I'm gonna end, dude. Have a good one, dudes. For whoever watches this, thank you very much. Highly appreciate it. We'll catch you dudes next one. Have a good one, peace out, and bye.